Right, it says exit connection, but it screens black.
Oh.
There shouldn't be anything here.
Well, it's coming through.
It's coming through, but I want to make sure. I'm just gonna click on my
The audio is echoing for some reason.
Wonder why.
Technology.
Go to your volume mixer. Yeah, mute the first microphone.
This one?
Nope. Yeah, that one.
Oh, why is that one on? I never turn that on.
That's weird.
Yeah, sometimes it happens, though. There we go. I suppose, as long as it's fine. There we go. Now we are in business. It is okay now, and now it's showing it on my end. Sorry, guys, that took a little bit of a second to figure out. It was being kind of buggy, but that's fine. Now we can just post everywhere.
Yeah.
Post everywhere. Everywhere. No, not there. Everywhere else. I'm the only one who posts in there. Well, anyways. I guess I'm the only one who streams regularly. Alright. Now it's time for business. Let's catch up on chat.
Let's get down to business.
Sounds good. Gillian says, sounds better, all good. Conan says, cat.
Yep. My lap has been commandeered. That thing is solid metal with a vacuum seal. If that thing ever gets condensation on the outside of it, I'm going to have serious questions.
There's a place for everything. You don't put the thing you're drinking out of there. What is even the point? I gotta hydrate.
Should we leave it free for people who are using glasses that actually sweat? What if I want to get up and go get a soda?
I mean, who though?
Me. What if I want to get up and go get a soda?
I would move the
Then
cat.
you can take the water bottle off that. Put it on there. I don't see why you don't use can cozies. The cans make my hands cold. Also, guys, I don't know if you heard in Brownie's stream, I finally got the wine I was looking for. The Poppy. Goodness.
Hell yeah.
This is the Merlot I've been looking for. So I'm enjoying it right now. That's probably one of the better Merlots I've had. I mean, I tried Woodridge's Merlot and I just didn't like it as much. But alright. Time for crochet. We already had the body done, a little peanut of a thing. We had one paw done. And I'm working on this paw. And we were just working on getting it to the same length as that other paw. Which is good. The same amount of stitches. Let me count this one. 7.
I want a soda.
Get a soda.
But then I have to go to the store.
Oh, I can understand that. I don't want to do that either. Too much work.
Yeah.
Seer says, I'll join VC in a bit, although I probably won't stay long. My throat is fucked.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Understood.
I mean, you saw the state she was in this morning.
Yeah, she just needs some chillaxing. Don't worry, Seer. I'm going to provide you with great ASMR. I'll even lick the microphone if you want.
Hi, welcome to the stream.
Trackspeed says, here, the news about TikTok possibly being forced to close. Yeah.
Being banned,
I mean,
yep.
like, for the second time. We'll see what happens.
Third time, maybe fourth time.
Was it the... I don't know. It happens a bunch. I'm going to actually dust off my seat. I feel like I dropped something on it and it's bugging me.
Or Heather still don't... You had something stuck to the back of your thigh.
Don't worry, I wiped it off. I felt it.
Poor Heather still doesn't fully understand the content creator ways.
What, you just gotta deal with the crumbs?
No. Why'd you turn your back to me when you did it?
Well, because I had to look at the chair, and the chair is here.
Yes, but you push out the chair and turn your back to the camera.
They haven't earned that yet. It's too early. It's too soon. Can't let them have it yet.
If someone tips $50, I will pour the entire bag of pretzel crumbs on Heather. You know what? No, that's a $150 tip. I rescind the first offer.
No,
If someone
200,
tips $150, I will pour the pretzel crumbs on Heather.
If you give us
I say
$5,
200.
we'll give some pretzel crumbs to Killy. He'll love that. He's leaving. He's like, you guys are fucking weird. I'm going under the frickin' futon. Let's see. Charles B says, oh, remember when Rainbow Dash said chillax in the Starlight episode? You have to be specific. I mean, I feel like that's something Rainbow Dash would say more than once. Dojane says, this old song and
Every
dance
little
about
thing she does.
TikTok's band. Yeah. Charles B says, I saw a fanfiction where Ponyville meets the people from Portal. Really? From Portal? I didn't say much. Who did GLaDOS interact with? We're talking about Portal the game, right? Charlie says, would Kitty eat pretzel crumbs, Mr. Emerald? Yes, he so would. Achilles loves salty things that he's not allowed to have. That's what he's all about.
Funny enough,
Rusty
cat
says, hey.
food is actually pretty salty.
Yeah, they love salt. Paladin says, the cat left. Yeah, he was just like, fuck this, I'm out. Zeus is probably hanging out with Brawny still. Zeus loves Brawny. I mean, they both love Brawny. Which is frustrating for Brawny because he doesn't like them.
They're probably like, oh, this guy doesn't like us. Let's go ahead and snuggle with him.
I tell him, he's like, why do they like me? I spray them all the time and tell them they're bad. I'm like, well, you're very warm and your hands are kind of coarse, so when you pet them, it's like getting a scratch at the same time. So, I mean, they probably don't think too hard about it.
Yeah.
Crosby says, yeah, it's called Better Living Through Science and Ponies. Oh, wait, I think I know what you're talking about. Carol Kirkpatrick says, hey there, Heather. Hey, Carol. Just chilling, like a villain, crocheting. You know, that old song and dance, drinking a wine I've been looking for a long time. Also gotta hydrate, guys. Hydrate before you dehydrate.
Hydrate.
We'll say this plushie's taking me way too long. I should be done with more than just a pop, but I just don't crochet off stream. I have no time for it. I feel like I used to, too. So it's sad. A little bit more to go. Trosby says, how did the Brawny stream go? It went great. We were playing Power World. Emerald was playing it for the first time. Emerald, what do you think of Power World?
I really like it.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
It's knockoff Pokemon.
It's knockoff Pokemon, Fortnite, Breath of the Wild.
And
It is
Minecraft
like
all in
what
one.
the Pixelmon mod should have been. Are you familiar with the Pixelmon mod?
I don't think so. I don't.
It was Pokemon for Minecraft.
Of course. But yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it was freaking. What's your favorite pal so far?
So, I really want to get that ghost thing that Brawny has.
I
I want the raid boss that's coming. That's the whole reason I've started playing.
Oh yeah, the one that looks like a freaking goth.
Yep. Out of the ones I have, it's a toss-up between the little candle thing and the deer.
Yeah, those are freaking. The deer is cool. I like that we're all just like getting different mounts so we can tell them apart. Brawny has his boar, and
I can't believe I managed to catch that thing, to be honest.
it really was a fluke because everyone was fighting it.
Here, I'll fail to catch it so that you can catch it, or you can regain your breath and catch.
Paladin says, Master Emerald, are you still working now the highlights for Brawny stream?
I I am. I've got several months time stamped.
Okay.
We have a whole team going at it now.
That's good. Charles B says, could Pokemon sue Pow World? I don't think they have enough of a case. Like, yeah, they have like a capture system for beasts in a game, but a few other like games do that outside of Pokemon. Like, I think isn't like Monster Hunter World kind of like that as well? And yeah, like that's just a concept. Like, you can't sue over a concept, and plus, it's taking a whole bunch of elements from other games as well. Like, can you sue a game for like having a loose concept that you have in your own game? Not unless you like really trademarked like the fine print, which they probably haven't, and that's why Pow World is still here. Because Pokemon and Nintendo and Niantic, they're all really big. If they had a case, Pow World wouldn't be here.
Niantic
anymore.
has no skin in the Power World game.
Yeah. Well, the point is, if they wanted it gone, and if they could take it down, which I'm sure they don't like it, but like if they could take it down, it would be gone.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be here anymore.
There is nothing copyright that they can do about it. The only thing they would have is if they patented some game mechanic, which I'm almost certain they didn't. Like, I don't remember which company it was. It might have been Sega. But the reason... Have you ever had the thought, man, it'd be great if I could just play a little mini game while the game was going?
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, hint to the company patented it.
That's such a dick move. I mean, and it's not even a thing anymore. Like the game that patented it?
Yep, well, the company also hasn't done anything with it.
And wasn't it like there was a really cool Nemesis system in a Lord of the Rings game? So cool they were like, we have to patent this so no one else can use it because it's a really cool system, and now no one can use it, and they haven't done it since.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a tragedy right there. You're like, I don't know. I get it from a business perspective, because if it's a good enough idea, you want to be the only one employing it, so that's the only place people can get it. It's basically like having a monopoly, which shouldn't be allowed, but I get why they did it from a money-making perspective. I don't appreciate it from a creative perspective.
One of the big issues is the patent system was not meant to deal with electronic advancements.
Yeah, patents were meant for inventions and stuff like that.
Same with copyright. Like, the copyright for all games should expire the second they are not being supported.
Right, but I bet you there's a lot of companies out there that snatch it up real quick and then, oh no, it's patented again. You know.
Well, yeah,
bet you happens more than not.
If the Nintendo DS, ain't nobody making games for that. Nobody's selling anything for that. Why are all the games still under copyright? You gave up that copyright the second you took the system off support.
That's a fun fact. I don't know what's going on, but I can't hear you guys. What the heck is going on?
We're not saying anything.
Oh.
I'm working on the crochet. I'm starting a new paw, guys. We're starting the third paw.
I am shiny
Hell
hunting.
You shiny hunting. Let me catch
That
up on
was weird.
chat. Carol says, there is a way to make it always daytime in Minecraft. The command is /always day so you won't get attacked at night. I think the whole point of survival is kind of dealing with that aspect, you know?
Yeah.
So you
It wouldn't
can
help me any,
mine-
because I've been in the end for all my recent projects.
We might be getting Switch 2 this year. What do you think, everyone? Getting that this year?
Probably 25.
I do like the Wii Switch.
Yeah, it's great. Who doesn't love the Wii Switch? I had one friend who liked the Wii U, and I think it was just for Wind Waker. I don't remember. Was Wind Waker on there?
Yes.
Yeah, that was the only reason.
I know I've mentioned this, but I have a Wii U.
Yeah.
And it's the Wind Waker version.
What's made the Wii U different from the Wii? Because I've never actually been in the same
It's
room.
an entirely separate console.
But yeah, like, I've never even been in the same room as one. Like, what does it do?
So obviously it's got
The
the
Wii U.
gamepad. It's both controller and a screen. You can either play games entirely on the screen or use them in conjunction with the TV.
That's-
screen also has a built-in sensor bar at the top, so if you put the Wii U into Wii mode, you can play it entirely on the gamepad, like using it as your TV. I did that a lot when I played Twilight Princess.
This feels kind of like what the
Yeah.
Switch is, but a little bit different.
Yeah, it very much is the Switch 0.5. Other than that, like, it supports HD, so it's got HDMI out. Obviously, better processor and all that. It's like a better
It was
Wii
a fun one.
with HD and the whole gamepad thing.
Yeah, I liked that console. Pretty fun. Only played it a little bit though, because I think another console came out like right when that one did. Can't remember.
Gesundheit. I can hear Bronny sneezing from here.
Mm-hmm.
Big. There we go. Oh,
I love this song.
Orion. Sure. Jane says, question for everybody, which is better, Pokemon or Digimon? Probably Pokemon, because I
Pokemon.
can actually remember stuff from Pokemon. I can't remember a
Yeah.
goddamn thing about Digimon. Like, I remember there was a show, but I never really even got what the game was.
Yeah, other than like passing, seeing Digimon stuff, what limited I know about it, I know through Silver Cool's video.
I remember the ship.
You got your DSi charger handy?
DSi.
The one from 3DS, whatever.
Oh, you know where it is.
In the green basket.
Yes! All the old shit. This thing. Believe it's this one?
Thank you.
Behold, we have Nintendo DS.
Ah, the silver one of those.
Nintendo 3DS.
The original?
That is the
The original
3DS XL.
Nintendo DS?
The 3DS XL, yeah, because I wanted a bigger one. This
I never
is
had the 3DS. I've only had the original.
DSi.
Nintendo DSi. I was waiting for it. And
Yeah, I got a question.
DS Lite.
Did any of you play Nintendogs on the original DS?
Yes.
Oh, yes, of course.
That
Also,
was a classic.
Game Boy Color.
Man, I miss my DS. But then they came out with DS Lite, DS, 3DS, all that stuff. I never got into that stuff. I stuck with my original DS.
I liked the Game Boy Advance. I used to have one, but it went missing over time, I guess.
My
Oh,
brothers
good lord.
and I
Your charger
shared,
is chowdered.
one of those.
Chowdered.
You don't work, Captain.
Ouch. Why the fuck would you call it chowdered? Here, I probably have some cables in here. Try this. You can get rid of that one if it doesn't work. Yeah, I have so many DS games that I don't play anymore, and I feel bad.
Yeah, these double ones always get in trouble.
There's my Game Boy Advance games, and
This is really
DS
freaking
games.
short.
yeah, sorry, bro, we didn't need that much length back in the day. Back in the day, we found a plug on the side of our bed.
I'm just gonna grab mine because I need to go grab a power bank.
Oh, hey, can you put this stuff in the kitchen while you're at it?
Sure.
Put the blue cheese in the fridge. Ugh. Where's Bronny with my charcuterie board? But whatever.
Oh, Hitler.
Yes.
Looking at your Twitter, what was it from? Who got that picture?
From Mare Fair? Yeah, it was on their website. So I don't know who did it.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah, if you guys are on my Twitter, I posted a picture not long ago today. I realized someone from Mare Fair took a picture of me and they posted it on the website. So I took the picture and I tweeted it, being like, I didn't even know they got this picture of me. Did they say anything about it? I tagged them in it.
Yeah, let me go to marefair.com. Wait, I keep calling it that, marefair.com. It's marefaircon.
Yeah, if you go in photo gallery, I'm like one of the last pictures there. Let's see. Okay. Charles B says, I saw a fan fiction book about Lyra called Background Pony. Oh yeah, that's a famous one. I never read it though. Let's see. Charles B says, play Pokemon card game. I don't play the game, but I've collected the cards. We have binders of them around here. Charles B says, I still want to play Golden Sun. That's a good idea. Michael Collins says, Heather, I tend to prefer the SP, even though there likely isn't a difference between the two. What is the SP? What are we talking about? Sub player? I can't think of what SP stands for. Crosby says, ask them to take photo down. Why would I do that? It's fine if they have a picture of me there. I'm okay with the picture being there. Like, I don't know if I made it sound weird, but I'm not offended or anything. I was just like, oh, haha, they didn't know they were taking a picture. If I'm in cosplay in that picture, guys, if I'm in cosplay, I expect people to take pictures of me, even if I might not be completely aware of it. Especially at a convention. Like, they're snapping pictures all the time for the con books and stuff. Like, you have to when you go to a convention, you have to kind of accept the fact that you're going to be seen on camera, because people are doing vlogs, the con itself might have videos up. You gotta, like, be cool with that. I'm cool with it. I just thought it was funny. That was all.
Oh, that is interesting. Apparently, Mayor Fair has, partnered with Clean Road program.
Michael Collins says Game Boy Advance SP, Heather. Oh, I didn't remember that. I don't even remember that shit. Excuse me.
I don't know how to find the pictures on there, Heather. I just kind of scrolled through.
Well, so what I did, you're at Mayor Fair, right? Mayor Fair Con. And then you just... So you're at the main thing, and you go to Scrapbook. Scrapbook is the tab in the middle. You go to Scrapbook, and scroll all the way down. The very last picture is me.
And the second to last picture is me.
Alright, let me go ahead and find it on my actual computer. I've been looking at my phone.
Oh yeah, it's not the best on there. Charlie says, I still want to see Heather Punk Rarity. One day when I have more time to donate to putting together a special wig and stuff. Because she had a real particular look going.
Wait, so where can I
just
find
put
it?
drain cleaner in your hair.
Are you a fool?
Is it media? Huh, media.
Ah, shit, maybe fuck this up. I don't remember where I was at.
Heather, I can't find it.
Yes, you do accept blame for that. You fucked it up. You fucked it all up.
I'm on Mayor Fair, but I can't find the tab.
It's called Scrapbook.
Where's Scrapbook? No.
Should be like dead center of the page.
Like in the middle of it.
It's not giving me that. It's post, replies, media, like. Unless you're talking about the website itself.
The websites!
Okay.
The website in dead center in the middle, Scrapbook, all the way at the bottom. Last picture, literally the last picture is me, being on camera.
I did not know that. I like how I'm just like, I'm like the SpongeBob. It's like just my arm.
Oh yeah, that is your arm right there, isn't it?
It is.
You were wearing that shirt.
And then and the one with Spencer. Okay.
That's crazy.
Right, that's cool.
We're all having a good time.
Yeah. We made it, boys. We made it.
It was a pretty decent convention. It was pretty small, pretty low key, but it was nice.
I would definitely go again.
Charles says, I like Rarity going to Acorn Orchard in Best Gift Ever. Oh yeah, she had a good plotline. I liked it.
Oh, what? Does my corn dog smell tasty?
I bet it does. He wants a little corn dog. You can see him going for it, guys. Check him out. Don't let him have it. He's really actually trying to go for it.
He can't get into the packaging.
He can try, and he'll eat plastic in the freaking meantime. He's like, please. Corn dog. It has two things he likes: meat and bread. He loves both of those things. This thing was basically designed for him to desire it. He's like, please.
I like how somebody drew all over their car a bunch of ponies. Oh, this guy's from Virginia. Man, I'm not the only one that came from a farm.
There was a guy there from Australia.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was funny. Really.
Didn't some people come from Europe as well, or
I
I might be
don't
wrong
think
about
they really just came all this way just for the con, or it just happened to be happening at the same time as them coming.
I mean, it's Orlando, so they could have played a multifaceted trip.
Exactly.
I mean, the thing is, I saw a bunch of freaking Bulgaria flags when I was there at one point. Like, somebody just spilled a bunch of Bulgaria flags. I think it was Bulgarian flags, or like one of the Eastern European flags. So there must have been Europeans there.
Charles B says, feed Kitty on stream, please. If he's a good boy, we'll get him a treat later. I don't think we want to give him corn dog. He'll get a taste for it. He really wants it.
Mm-hmm.
Quite there yet. Where are we? The bottom fits in here kind of perfect. I think we gotta just be a little bit bigger. Or will that be too big? You know, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Mm-hmm. Is it hot?
Mm-hmm.
Looked hot.
Kitty, what are you doing? What are you doing, Kitty?
I think Brownie forgot that I told him to make my charcuterie board.
Brawny made her charcuterie board.
He's not in the call.
I'm just letting him know. Hopefully it echoes throughout the house.
Perhaps. I'm pretty sure I told him, like,
Unless he's working on it.
maybe. I'm pretty sure I told him in his own stream. But, you know. Who knows? I just wanted to be extra fancy, because I got that wine I've been trying to get. Look how sad he looks. Look at that face. Look at him. Look at him. He's just sniffing the air, just being taunted. He's just like, smells good. Wish I could have some. He looks like so skinny and pathetic right now, too. He eats regularly. He's always trying to take things that he shouldn't have. Look at him. The face of sadness. I love that this next song is called Secret Sauce. Good stuff, right?
Oh yeah, put on your
Go Jillian! He donated $4.20! Did you guys see
Hell
that
yeah.
freaking animation, though?
I didn't see it.
You have your text
sadly.
thing set to $5, so you'll have to read it off.
Yeah, he said, may this sacrificial tip appease you tonight. Thank you, Go Jillian, for the $4.20. We appreciate it immensely. I hope you guys enjoyed the kawaii screen elements that were in play there. I switched things up to the kawaii alert box because it had like a bear and all this stuff. Achilles, stop! Solar Moon Eclipse says, been a while since you've done crochet. Yeah, like 2 weeks. Oh, yeah.
That's too long.
Oh, was the last Chaos and Crochet stream we did Chaos and Crayons on accident? Because I was trying to draw a picture?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so it's been like 4 weeks. Wow. Yeah, it has been a little bit. Because we've been gaming and stuff, too. Let's
That's
see.
pretty
Michael Collins says, hey, Heather, will you involve your OC in G5 due to her being an alicorn? No, I don't think much of G5 because, I mean, I've tried to catch up on it, but it's just like, I kind of don't feel like it. Let's see. Oh. So, yeah. Really? You've given him You're letting me do that?
That's why.
Piece like this is wood. I think 15 was right. I'm gonna let this go up a little bit.
Okay, so it looks like we have some Power World breeding to do the next time we play.
Oh yes, I forgot about breeding. We need Cake to do that.
Yep. And you're going to want to breed
Let
a
them have some-
Beltaca with a Tansy, which I know you both, that we have both of. Okay, you're starting to break this thing, that's enough.
Yeah, that's. Don't put it in this trash can either. You need to put it in
I
the
know.
freaking other one. They love to go in my trash can if I happen to throw something in there that smells good.
Excuse me.
Damn it, Achilles! Stop. Wait, you good? He told me he's so hungry. He's so hungry. He's so hungry.
That's funny. On their website, they have a picture on there that says "Banned from Crochet Daily." It's all of them having a selfie with Red Horse.
Yeah.
That is funny.
I like that this con is like garnered toward the adult fan, so we can make those kind of jokes and it not be weird. Have the kids in
The
the
kids
back.
will never know.
Kids, no kids allowed. Like, not to be anti-kid or anything, but it's good to know that I don't have to, like, catch myself. If I say fuck really loud, that's just a part of it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I like that some of the artists that I usually follow.
Gojina says, I've only seen Saberspark, Dr. Wolf, and Mad Munchkin's videos on G5, and I'm fairly confident to say that I'm not missing out much. Not really. You'd have to be like, I have a plushie of Zip because I like Zip's design, and Zip is usually the, probably the only good one half the time. But
one of the good.
Yeah, one of the good ones.
There's also Misty that everybody liked too. But other than that, everybody kind of forgot everything.
Misty,
I'm still a Hitch guy, but
Misty kind of frustrates me. Like, she's this, she's her plot, her freaking arc. I know where it's going, and the journey isn't very fun, so I just kind of want to push her through it. Like, okay, hurry up, we're done. I'm tired of this already.
Yeah,
I want it to stop.
I agree. Like, I feel like her part is more. What was the term? I would say like she's been through kind of a like, yeah, we get it. It's been harsh, and now she's kind of like playing into this role of I gotta find my way, yada yada. You know, I mean that makes sense why her cutie mark's a butterfly.
Hurry this up! This is taking too long. I'm getting bored. But Solar Moon Eclipse is asking, why did you name your cat after an athlete god's foot? Athlete God's Foot. I don't know. I didn't name him. My younger sister named him. Like, I think I've mentioned the two cats that I have, Achilles and Zeus. Those were my sister's cats first. She got a cat while she was living in a 2-bedroom apartment with my mom, her, a dog, her 2 sons, one of which is allergic to cats. So obviously they needed to, like, be moved. And after my last cat died a few months afterwards, I was like, okay, I'll take in these cats for you. Because she'd been asking before that, but I was like, I have this one high-maintenance diabetic elderly cat I gotta think of, so that goes first. And as soon as, like, I got them, and, I take care of them now. So, like, they came with the names already, and they know them. So, I just have Achilles and Zeus. She liked Greek mythology, I guess. I don't know, I think she probably just thought they were neat. Back Colin says, Heather, I'm more concerned about the lore as since Celestia and Luna are dead, who's raising the sun and moon? I don't know, how to, like, maybe, I wish the show would answer that question. That would have been good to know. If someone answered that question. Because as far as we know, like, at the end of Gen 4, it's Twilight doing it, right? Or are they still doing it? Like, they said, like, symbolically, when the Celestia and Luna joined their crowns and gave it to Twilight as, like, one crown, that was them handing off their power to her. Does that mean she's doing the sun and moon thing now, though? Or are they still doing it? And that's just a separate thing,
Maybe they still do for some ceremonial purposes? That's my hunch.
I have no idea. Bullshit says, that's another thing. They kept dragging out points A and points B to get to C. Oh, they do. They really do. It's kind of exhausting. They're really depending on you liking the characters and what's going on that much, when really it's kind of skin deep and boring. But Bernie Donut says the horse from the Hunchback of Notre Dame was named Achilles. Really? I did not know that. Solar Moon Eclipse says, or Lusterdon. Lusterdon. That was that fucking Twilight suit?
Maybe.
I don't know either.
All I know is I kind of fell away from the G5 stuff, to be honest. It hasn't enticed me to stay back and watch it all.
Yeah, like, I've really tried. I think Tell Your Tale is supposed to be funner, but I've been really
It's
trying.
thicker. Like, I feel like they took Tell Your Tale and fun packed it. Because, you got the kids that are into TikTok because, we
Yeah,
gotta
they
do
probably
fast pace,
did.
keep them enticed.
And that probably is, like, why it's better, is because it's, like, short bursts. It's hit or miss, but there's a lot of it. I remember enjoying it
Yeah.
when I saw it, but yeah, the art style was something you had to get used to or whatever. It was kind of tough.
I think the one thing I think people really took away from it is, they use Cal Arts, which it has, like, a lot of ups and downs to it because, well, it is Cal
It's
Arts. That
simple,
means it's all kind of...
It's simple, it's nice, and it's easy to animate. I mean, in this sense, I feel like it could have been better, but I feel like the purpose for most of Cal Arts is that it's simple and easy to animate with. Solar Moon Eclipse is asking, Heather, do you think during the Changeling attack, during Cadence's wedding, do you think Luna was sleeping and curing during it all? Probably. That, or she was off just, like, doing something else in a different place, and she's like, yeah, I can't come to the wedding, I'm busy. And then all that shit happened while she was gone, and she was just like, what the fuck, guys? Michael Collins says, Heather, it's kind of sad that Spike is alive in G5, but Twilight isn't. Yeah, I remember seeing clips that, in, like, Spike's there. I don't know what he does, though. It's kind of sad when you think about it. Rusty's talking Paladin, so never mind that. Let's see. Solar Moon Eclipse says human version TikTok, Pony Gen 5 version Trot Talk. At least they didn't try to call it Clip Clop, because I'm sure they would have if cloppers weren't a thing.
It's Clip Trot.
It's not Trot Talk? Lillian says, and Spike is a quadruped now, somehow. I don't know. We saw that most dragons that got really big would be quadrupeds, and it was really only younger dragons that would be on 2 feet. I feel that's like, I'm not hung up about it.
Sparky is on 2 feet. Now that I think about it.
Who?
That is good. Sparky, freaking the dragon baby of Pitch.
Yeah, he's on 2 feet because he's small. It seems like even in Gen 4, it was kind of not said, but kind of established that younger dragons start as, the... what do you call them when they're not quadrupeds? What's the prefix for 2?
Bipeds.
Bipeds. Yeah, it's bipeds.
Bipedal,
yeah, so, like, when they're younger, they're bipedal, but all, like, older dragons that we've seen have all been quadrupeds. Like, sometimes they get up on those back legs, but they mostly stay on all their fours. I think it's just because they're so big. When you get big enough, you turn quadruped.
One thing I will say, though, is all the dragons in G4 generally have their own kind of style and art to them.
Yeah.
While in G5, they're all basically the same. Maybe change the color, replace a couple horns here and there.
I have not seen them in the show yet, so I don't know in G5. But I'm not, like, bugged by that because it seems kind of the natural progression of things that they established prior.
Yeah, but have you finished Make Your Mark? No?
No, I haven't finished it. Been meaning to, but like I said, it's been kind of a slog because it gets really boring.
Yeah, I can understand that. All I can say is the dragons, they generally do look the same, to be honest with you. And if I compare them to G4 dragons, there's definitely more dynamic to G4 dragons than G5. That's just my take, though. Character-wise, I can see which is which, but also it's like, Yeah, I mean, I've sitting through it. I'd rather watch the Make Your Mark stuff over the Tell Your Tale, mainly because the Tell Your Tale kind of comes off too much for me sometimes.
Maybe. Probably take it. Let's see. Solar Moon Clip says Trot Talk was a joke name. Kanaputiti says she's kind of like me as a girl. They're having their own conversation, so I'm confused. Solar Moon Clip says Gen 4 Spike, when he went through the greed phase, walked on 4 legs. Yeah, so we saw some when he gets bigger. I mean, you just gotta because you're so big.
Yeah. But at least he had some dynamics to his look.
I suppose so.
I don't know. I think I'm just going really based off of, what a lot of my friends say, some of the media I took in, and just seeing the different looks of the dragon between them.
I've only seen
yeah,
one thing, and that was just like a close up of Spike's face, and I'm just like, eh.
Excuse my breath.
I haven't even heard the voice for Spike yet, so looking forward to that. So it sounds like that? I mean, I guess I don't care, because...
But, literally, excuse my breath. Like, he just woke up from a nap.
Gotta give him one of those voices?
Yeah, he has a lower voice. Trying to sound, thunderous. And he's the Dragon Lord, or the Dragon King, Dragon Lord.
Why would they just take that from Ember like that?
I don't know. I mean, time passed. But Ember is their ages are a bit different, but...
I think not by a lot. I mean, she had wings, but that only signifies that she might have been, a few years older, because Spike got wings, too.
Yeah.
And he didn't seem that much smaller than Smolder, and she doesn't seem that much bigger than Smolder. So, I would say there's maybe a 3-year difference, at most.
Maybe. One's a toddler, one's a kid, and one's a young adult.
Spike is not a toddler. We always call him a baby dragon, but he went through the molt, which is established kind of as dragon puberty. So, he was 12. Yeah. He's 12 or 13.
I mean, he was still very, he talked the way he did even before the molt.
So he was definitely a preteen at least.
But then that kind of throws out the whole Smolder thing.
Smolder is a little bit older. I could believe she's 13 or 14.
Exactly. I see Spike more of a 3 or 4-year-old. Maybe 5-year-old. We'll put 5-year-old.
Oh, not. He definitely was not.
He's a smart 5-year-old. Just take it from me.
No, he's not. He's at least the Cutie Mark Crusaders ages, and they were all established preteens.
Right. I just think Spike is younger, but yet...
Because he's definitely on the same comparable level as the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and we had a flashback of Sweetie Belle going back to when she was 5 years old, and she was way smaller than she is now, so she's got to at least be twice the age that she was then, so she's probably 10. And if he's around the same level, he's 10 to 12.
Then that would make Smolder slightly older.
Yeah, Smolder is older than him. She had wings before him. She's probably 13.
Is she preteen or almost adult teen?
I feel like she's 13 or something. She's just really small. Because you
she's in college.
That's not college.
Or friendship school, whatever.
She's in that's not college, and it doesn't.
It feels like a college.
You gotta remember, Cozy Glow went to that school too, and she was also around the Cutie Mark Crusaders' age, so there really wasn't an age limit for this school. You had adult ponies as well as child ponies going to this school because it was all just skills that everyone needed to learn about friendship.
True.
But yeah, it's just fucking, so as that goes, I'm kind of, hard to move on what my canonical ages are because I have a certain logic to it that just makes a lot of sense. Smolder and the rest of the student 6 were all obviously teenagers.
Yeah, teenagers, I can agree with that.
And
more middle school then. Middle school's 13, 14.
Yeah, and so the Cutie Mark Crusaders and Spike were not too far behind because, like, you remember Sandbar is just a bit taller than the Cutie Mark Crusaders, so he's a teen, they're preteens. Spike is on the same level as the Cutie Mark Crusaders, so he's also a preteen, probably even 13 by now because he went through the molt.
Right. It's interesting because Spike has a lot of like heroism involved. I mean, so does the CMC, but you know, compared to most other background characters, so they're definitely older for their age.
I mean, they're mature for their age, is what you're trying to say, I think.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Totally.
Sorry, my English isn't the best. And that's why Glim Glam is best.
There was nothing about Starlight Glimmer there. Starlight Glimmer got captured by a fucking child. Don't get me wrong, she was a genius, but she was still a child.
Yeah. I want a soda.
Can't have soda. Go drink some water.
I already did drink water.
You should drink more water.
But then I'll be overhydrated.
That's good.
Not really. You're supposed to have a balance of hydration. Did you know that? It's a whole biological.
Because if you drink enough water, you'll drown from the inside.
Yeah. Imagine, like, you do too much water.
Let's see. Sailor Moon Eclipse says, would Princess ever be alive in Gen 5? Yeah, because dragons seem to live a really long time. And she was,
Wait, so
like I
who?
said, Ember. Like Princess Ember from the Dragons.
Yeah.
The one we're talking about. They're asking,
Yeah,
would
yeah.
she be alive? Yeah, she totally could have been if they decided to include her. She was not that much older than Spike, so I assume as long as Spike could live, she could be living too. Powden says...
If I were sorry to cut you off, but like I have a feeling like something big has happened between G4 and G5, you know? So it kind of
Maybe
like
she's dead.
leads into
Did they kill off?
like there's a huge battle.
Like, why would they kill her off? She was an icon. How could they do this to us?
They should have kept her.
Should have kept her in. Should have kept her in.
I mean, especially if they're gonna pay homage to the G4 stuff, might as well keep more characters involved.
Yeah, especially.
Just, you know,
I wonder if
let's work on the
Celestia and Luna will show up.
I know they showed up in a part of the
Like in a
movie, but-
flashback when they were kids,
Yeah,
because like the main antagonist was a kid with them. It was just like, they suck because Sun and Moon. Fuck them. I'm a fire alicorn. That was stupid.
Yeah. Or electric alicorn?
No, she's fire.
Yeah.
She's fire. She's
Yeah.
fire. That's what she said. You can't have that color scheme and be anything else.
She's a villain. You know?
All I wish is that they'd fixed her hair. Not even the colors. Just style her hair a little bit differently. The hairstyle she has is what's terrible.
It's like a Mary Sue hairstyle.
It's terrible hair. That always gets
I
me.
agree.
If you give someone bad hair, I automatically have a worse opinion of them, okay? Give them better hair.
And it carries. And it carries too.
Like, if I'd met Bronny like a decade prior and he had that fucking ponytail shit going on, I don't think I would have been very attracted to him. Well, I look at pictures of him having the ponytail and I'm just like...
Wait, Bronny had hair?
He had hair and he had a ponytail at one point. It didn't look good.
Oh my gosh, he went from hipster to...
I don't know what
Yeah.
it is now. Let's see. Powder says, Heather, how do you think normal-born alicorns feel about artificial alicorns? Celestia and Luna seemed pretty down with it. I think fucking what's-her-face. I forgot the name of the main antagonist. She fucking sucks. She seemed to have an issue with it. She, like, had a big complex about, like, real alicorns are this, and whatever the fuck Sunset, or, like, no, Sunny Star Scout was, pissed her off.
Oh yeah, because Sunny Star Scout just kind of gains the power out of...
She doesn't even have real horns and wings. She just kind of has, like, these light-up ones that show up sometimes.
Yeah, which is weird, you know? Like
I don't really
just
get
like
what they're
happened,
doing.
like Twilight Sparkle. Twilight Sparkle gained the freaking wings.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Charles B says,
neither.
Garble is best dragon. We can all agree that Garble is best. Wait, are we thinking about the same one?
Yeah. No, I think it's from the G5 stuff, Garble.
No. Garble. from My Little Pony. I think I remember. I'm not thinking of the same one as them. No, I don't like Garble. There's a different one.
Oh, yeah, that Garble.
I don't want that Garble. I want the other dragon. Hold on, I'll find it real quick. There is only one dragon that is the best. If I can find them.
It's the red dragon, right?
Not the red dragon. I'm trying to find... Oh, God, is that a dragon from G5? It's disgusting. Looks ugly.
Yeah. What am I
Like, its
telling you
fucking
about
teeth
freaking
are
G5
gross as
dragons?
hell. What's wrong with its teeth?
I don't know, but yet somehow the G5 crowd really likes it, and it's like, no.
Oh, actually, you're right. I'm seeing another thing of it. Like, yeah, they all do look the same. They got that same face syndrome. What the shit? I found it! Crackle! Crackle from G5 was the best dragon.
Crackle. Sorry, I'm looking up the names because I had a hard time remembering who is who.
That's why I'm looking it up as well. Crackle. Crackle?
Crackle from Magical Moments?
No, Crackle from My Little Pony. I love Crackle. Crackle has fucking 8 fucking legs like a goddamn spider.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That dragon is great.
God, Crackle.
With the sound. See, freaking the dragons from G4 are so much more dynamic. They have different characters and they look different.
They had
like,
Crackle.
Legit look different.
You have Crackle, that's all you need.
And then when you look at G5, it's like a copy and paste, change the colors a little. We're good. It's like
Gojillian had to comment as well. Spike is clearly around 10 years old. Totally. That's what I think. Justin says, I can't think of Sweetie without thinking of your version. My version is one of the best. Charles said there was a college for Flutter Brother. A college?
Flutter Brother? You mean Zephyr?
Oh yeah, like didn't he go to cosmetology college or something and he tried to learn main stuff?
Yeah, he tried to learn, like, you know, how to cut mains and all that.
Charles.
He looks like a hipster.
Well, he is a hipster, by all. Solar Eclipse says, by Gen 5, what happened to the changelings, sea ponies, hippogriffs, griffins, and yaks, and kirins, and all the other species? I know, right? We had built such a world. They just fucked it all up. Gojillian says, Dragon Wife who got excluded, LOL. Trusty says, you keep underestimating Kozuglo, that she's just a child. Like, bruh, she's basically the equivalent of Stewie from Family Guy. That is a very nice comparison that I like, that you made, Rusty. I really like that. Totally. Kozuglo's a very capable villain for being a... What the fuck she is. She came closer to ending the freaking Equestrian Empire more than other people. But I will say her goals need a little bit of work. We thought that child was such a threat that we petrified her in stone and probably never let her out.
She's such a golly gee williker pony.
That's kind of fucked up when you really think about it.
A kid almost took over Equestria. Or destroyed it, really.
Yeah. Of all the villains, that really should have been the one we rehabilitated. Like, kind of structure that psychopathy or whatever.
It's funny because she played into the, oh, look, I'm reformed. And then she, you know, kind of...
Raptors Talon says, are we talking about dragon years or regular years? Because those are two very different things. I guess they kind of are, man. They might be.
So, you see what I mean? Spike is kind of like, you know, the toddler.
Oh my god! To maybe other dragons, he might seem like a toddler, but fucking in Pony Society, he was.
Of course, he's gonna be a freaking 16-year-old or something like that.
I would say that's a bit far. That I am not trusting the Spike I knew in this series with driving a car. I'm not putting him behind the wheel unless we're talking about the adorkable Twilight Spike. Adorkable
Twilight Spike.
The Spike from Adorkable Twilight can totally drive a car.
Oh yeah, if Twilight can drive a car, Spike.
He can drive a car. If you guys don't know Adorkable Twilight on Tumblr, Twitter, find the Adorkable Twilight series. It's a comic they do like weekly, usually a 4-panel comic, and it's great. Simple art style, very nice stuff. Just slice of life. Let's see. Let's catch up real quick. Sonoma Eclipse says, Palpastallion, Order 66. Ah! Yeah, that's probably what happened. Charles B says, missed opportunity. Brawny Sombra meeting Heather Sweetie. It's not a missed opportunity, it could still happen. And Sonoma Eclipse goes, crackle! Noah says, hello, your place is nice. Almost as nice as my castle, to quote me. Ah, that was something I said.
Yeah.
Charles B says, we need a Daybreaker versus Main 6 episode. I feel like
I'm
they could
down.
explore that in like a what if series. Like, canonically, I don't think Daybreaker works because why is Celestia gonna go bad for just suddenly no reason? But
True. I mean, what if Luna already, Nightmare Moon won the whole situation? It turned Celestia very bitter. There we go. We just opened up a path.
Gojulin
Or if Daybreaker
says
happened.
Daybreaker was too good to be in one episode. He's not wrong. That was a good design. I liked it.
I really like Daybreaker. I think that episode is the one that really made me go, Celestia.
Someone in Clip says, "What breed of dog would Ember be in if she went through the magic mirror?" Yeah, because Spike was like a. What kind of breed of dog do you think Spike was when he came through the mirror? Like, let's tackle that first. What kind of breed of dog was that?
Oh man, Dolomine? No.
No, he's got like
What's
little
the
flubby ears. I would have said maybe he was a puppy, but like, what, a Labrador puppy? What kind of puppy was he?
Let me look at Spike real quick. Spike the dog.
Spike the dog. What kind of dog was he?
Okay, looking at him at face value, bulldog?
No,
tail's
definitely
kinda-
not. Definitely not. Look at that face. That is not a bulldog.
The tail gave off different vibes. All right, let's see here. No, it wouldn't be a Jasenji, a Basenji, or whatever. Besenji, whatever.
He's
It would be
definitely
bulldogs.
not a bulldog. Definitely not a bulldog.
Not a Shetland.
A little bit fluffy, but that could surely be. OBS is disconnected. Reconnecting? Reconnection successful. I guess we just had a little lapse in connection, but okay. Back to what breed Spike is. He's a puppy, and he seems a little bit fluffy, but I'm willing to believe he might just be a little bit fluffy because he's a puppy. Puppies tend to be a little fluffier than what they end up being like sometimes, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
but I'm trying to figure out exactly what dog he would be. I'm kind of invested now.
I'm looking at him, and he's gonna,
Maybe a Bouvier des Flandres.
he's a little bit fluffy, but not very fluffy. I mean, I guess I'm saying maybe a Labrador pup.
Labrador. Let me look up Labrador.
Definitely
At
something
the
with
time,
floppy,
Labrador is popular.
definitely something with floppy ears.
I would probably give you the benefit of Labrador because again, Labradors at the time when Spike the dog became a thing were actually the number one dog breed in America at that time. Especially since my brother worked with dogs, that's like the one dog that people wanted at the time. So
I will say, and plus, like, he's probably like a mixed breed, like very easily he could be a mix,
lab mix. Yeah.
like a lab mix or something. And again, just a puppy, so probably not fully grown. Like, if he's supposed to be a more grown puppy, like, we don't know how long Twilight, like, in, the actual human world, like, Sci-Twi, we don't know how long she had him for. So if she's had him for a few years, and this is him fully grown, he could be a small breed of dog. Which I'm willing to say if he's a small breed of dog, he might... Something in me says terrier mix, but I'm certain that's not right. Like, let me look at a terrier.
Yeah, looking at the terrier breeds because there's a bunch of different terriers.
Oh, so nah, he's...
Irish too?
Well, actually, I thought I
Jack
saw...
Russell terrier?
Not this
No.
the coat that they have, definitely not it. Definitely not it.
There's a lot of terriers.
Jack Russell.
You know?
Maybe a Jack Russell. This one I'm looking at kind of looks like him. So I would say either a terrier mix or he's a Labrador mix. So now let's get to
Yeah,
Ember.
let's see.
What dog would Ember be if she was thrown through the mirror, you know?
Oh gosh, I wouldn't even know. We have to see Ember become a dog to figure out. You know?
No. Like, if
Maybe
you
she'll
just,
become a cat. You never know.
a cat, not because she's the same species as Spike. Why would she be turned into a cat? We gotta
Hey,
put...
you never know. It's
You know,
magic.
we have to put Winona through the mirror and have her come out as a dragon.
Right, right. Oh, that makes you really think about the dogs in the ponyverse now. Like, if they went through the mirror, would they actually be a dragon, or would they like still be a dog?
You can't
You
just
know,
go
like
through the
when-
mirror one thing and be the same thing on the other side. You're throwing a dog in there, you're getting a fucking dragon. So I would say maybe a Doberman. I would say maybe she's a Doberman.
So Jillian says Ember would be a German Shepherd.
I don't think Shepherd.
Maybe Australian Shepherd.
I wouldn't be her a Doberman because she's something that's kind of outright intimidating.
Yeah. Maybe one of those really dark, thin dogs. Not a
Greyhound?
No, not a Greyhound. Too floppy. Forgot the name.
Not sure. That's a hard question. Let's see.
I like this tweet I just found. It says here a prime example of an MLP G5 fan suffering due to the lack of content and no Equestria Girls G5. And it's just a guy crying in the shower.
Powder Pony C says, Heather, are you going to watch the new Beetlejuice movie? I don't know. I don't know if I want to yet. Powder Pony says, Heather, would you like to know more about dragons? Not really. There's too much. Noah says, you skipped my last comment. I'm sorry. It's hard to keep up. We have a very busy chat tonight. Stormwood Clip says, Daybreaker would only become real if Celestia had no cake. Noah says, when I say they, I mean the Brony community. Bushina says, we're back. Rusty says, I think Spike is a Labrador Retriever. Yeah, he's probably like a lab puppy. Raptor's Talent.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I was just pointing that out.
Raptor's Talent says, would you like to hear how old I think Spike is? Yeah, sure, let's hear it. Stormwood Clip says, Garble would be a Doberman. No, because underneath it, I think he's a pit bull. I think he's a pit bull, for sure.
Wait, who?
Or maybe Garble, like the fucking red dragon that was an asshole. He's either a bulldog or like a dragon, or like a, not a fucking, he's either a bulldog
I feel like
or
he
a
would be the
pit.
German Shepherd. Frickin' he would be the German Shepherd,
No, I think he's a pit.
in my opinion.
I think he's like a pit.
Pitbull?
Pitbull.
But the face is too... Maybe?
Yeah, why not?
Maybe Pitbull?
Well, John says, I think Ember would be a German Shepherd. I don't agree with that. It doesn't feel right. Michael says, the reason I say Twilight is dead because of the whole writer saying Twilight will not outlive her friends thing. Yeah, that's what, a lot of people remember that. William Gannis says, Heather, hi there, how are you? And Bronny, you probably mean Bronny when you put Bronny in B-R-O-N-Y. But yeah, we're doing pretty alright. I think Bronny's resting right now. I have no idea where he went. Noah says, give a little and you get a little, and it's a song that I don't know. Rusty said, I think Ember would either be a German Shepherd or a Belgian Malinois. I'm gonna have to Google that one, because I don't know what that is.
Oh, look it up.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not digging the shepherd, like, coat patterns for her. It doesn't feel right to me, you know? Let's see. Splash Server 216 says, hi, Heather. Oh, crochet. My grandmother's done some crochet as well, and Razor would basically be Clifford.
Oh yeah, that would definitely be Ember
Yeah.
right there. Yeah.
William says, hey, Heather, please read my last message. I didn't read it. I read it, like, right now. Like, a few minutes ago. Like, guys, please be patient. I'm trying to keep up with chat, but you gotta keep in mind that I got a lot to read, and we're kind of expanding on some of the comments, so please be patient. Noah says, the Brony community should make a parody song of Cruella de Vil for either Cozy Glow or Queen Chrysalis. I don't really dig it. Michael Collins says, hey, Heather, why was Discord constantly let off scot-free despite him committing many crimes, despite reforming, well, the two major times? Probably because, like, outside of putting him in stone, I don't think you can really contain that guy. Also, like, when it came down to it, after the first time when he betrayed them, he really was just putty in Fluttershy's hooves for a while, and they're just, like, dependent on, like, they saw that, and they were just like, that is the perfect way to rein him in. If, like, you remember the part where he got stuck in a freaking tunnel with a whole bunch of crying Fluttershys, and he just freaking lost his mind?
Ooh, Discord?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
don't remember that scene.
Yeah, it was when, to wear him back again.
Oh,
It was the one where Starlight
hey,
Glimmer
Sarah.
had to take the lead and save the day.
Sarah's Appliance Store. Welcome to the group. Welcome to the... We're
Sarah, how you
talking
doing?
about characters of MLP being certain breeds of dogs and
What?
yeah.
Yeah, like,
certain
have you seen the
dragon-
episode with Ember? Ember, the Princess Ember of the Dragons?
Uh-huh.
No, she's
So,
the Dragon Lord.
Well, she is now, but like, do you remember like how when Spike went through the mirror during Equestria Girls, he came out as a dog? So like, if Ember went through the mirror and came out as a dog, what dog would she be?
Dasher.
I say like a Doberman because she's like, you know, outwardly very intimidating already.
I immediately thought of a Doberman as well.
See?
Let
Everyone's
me
saying
look up what a Doberman looks like.
everyone else is saying German Shepherd, and I'm like, I don't dig that not like the color, but like the patterning. I don't really like feel that, you know.
Yeah. That makes sense why Ember would be a Doberman. Yeah, I can see it now. Dasher's really close though. Wait, no, I'm probably thinking of a different breed. Freaking Malamute, whatever.
Yeah, Dachshunds are the small
Belgian Malamute.
Dachshunds?
Okay. Now, guys, if you look up Belgian, well, it's called a Belgian Shepherd here in America, not Belgian Malamute. But like, if you look up the Belgian Shepherd, they definitely are. But like the shape of them are very like similar in a sense to me.
I think Belgian Shepherds are big and fluffy, long-haired dogs. Belgian Malinois are very slim dogs.
Then why is it giving me Belgian Shepherd, not Belgian Malamute?
Malinois.
Malinois, whatever.
Blood Archer Gaming enters the chat going, sudden archer noises. I assume that just sounds like a freaking string going like or something like that.
Oh, I can see why. I was looking at the Belgian Shepherd, not the Malinois. We have to be French about it.
Swimming Clip says, look up the username Utapo and Out Gelato. It shows Ember as a dog on Google, please. I'm trying to highlight your comment and do that, but frickin' people keep commenting. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to do it. Search Google for that. Images. I see her. Well, when you look at that picture of her, I see it, but I can't tell what kind of dog that is. Tsunami. It's not exactly on a wooden plate, but okay.
Heather, do you know you're not streaming the stream on Discord?
Oh yeah.
I'll do that.
I asked literally like 30 minutes ago and I got no answer.
There's a lot of shit going on, okay? That's a great artist, though.
So Archer noises is just angry Australian noises.
Oh, I thought like when you got a bow and you like pulled the string, it went like I thought that's what he meant.
Hello there, my favorite man.
Hi, my favorite girl.
Stop being gay.
G. Yeah.
I'll be gay all I want.
Why do women have to be
I get privileges.
Why do women have to be so gay?
Pretty gay.
They always like men.
He's got a point there. Pretty gay.
Yeah, that is pretty gay to like men. Well, you see here though, I'm a lesbian.
I knew it, you're gay. Noah says, why is Lyra so obsessed with humans? Who is she, Ariel? Canonically, like, we've never even seen that, but, like, sure, in fanfiction, she's totally Ariel of ponies.
She sat weird on a bench one time.
That's the logic.
Mm-hmm. Well, she sat twice. Sat on a bench weird and then sat on a chair like a normal.
I remember reading a fan comic about Lyra at one point where she was training to run a Ponyville marathon on 2 feet. And Bon Bon caught her doing that. And she's like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm gonna run the Ponyville marathon on 2 legs like a human and blah, blah, blah. And Bon Bon was just like, this is so fucking stupid, but I guess I support whatever you want to do. Anyways.
What do you call ponies that like humans in My Little Human?
I don't know. The Raptors Town.
Because you got Brony.
Spike molted. What would you call that? The Mannies? Ew. Spike molted at around 57 in regulars. In terms of dragon years, he'd have been around 13 or so. And Noah says Rottweiler. I don't think so. Like the body shape isn't doing it. Michael Collins says, "Hey Heather, I think Discord's actions in the finale." Michael Collins says, "Hey Heather, I think Discord's action in the finale was actually in character, despite what many people will say." I guess. Rusty says, speaking of just curious and no pressure, you know if you were still doing the Sunset versus Starlight debate tomorrow, or are y'all just wanting to take it easy? I think we're doing that next week. Bronny has to set up a few things. What Archer says.
Oh yeah, Bronny Bronny did ask me if I want to join, but I'll be like in Texas at the time.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Hanging with friends. Yeah, like I would like knowing what the topic is about, and that's something I will wholeheartedly get into a debate with you, Heather, because you know you and I we butt heads about freaking
Totally.
Starlight Glimmer.
Were
And how
you-
Bacon Hair Pony is basically just Starlight Glimmer with an extra coat.
Excuse me,
But-
Sunset came first, but also, did you see like the meme I posted? Like, you remember the one about Starlight, and it was just like reforming Starlight was stupid, and like freaking Cruiser went off in that comment section for like a really long time, like the whole day.
Wait, I gotta see it.
The whole
gotta
thing.
see
Yeah,
where-
go to that one and just go through that chain, and he goes off like all day. I was telling Emerald and Seer about it yesterday, and his arguments were just not very good, and I was just like,
All right,
But,
let me look for it because
Oh, that was?
yeah, that was Cruiser. Blood Archer
Oh,
says,
that-
I'm gonna
I
need to
didn't
borrow
know the name.
your expertise sometime in the next 24 to 48 hours, because your boy is finally upgrading to a 3050. Noah's asking, what is the title of the comic? I don't remember it. This was years ago.
oh, okay. Are you talking about where Cruiser was like in your video where you said, "What do you think of redeeming Starlight?" And it's just everybody going horrible, blah, you know, like
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
a
like
bunch of
that.
stuff.
That he was in the comment
Oh,
for that one.
Yeah.
It was
I
on
read
Twitter.
it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I never followed through with it. Like I read his first couple comments. But I posted my own comment.
Yeah, I
which-
think I
where is
liked
that
it.
comment? I know we went back and forth with pictures.
Yeah, for a little
I
bit.
kept posting Starlight Glimmer, and you're like, no. And I was like, oh no. I said, well, she's redeemed, so accept it. And you're like, no. And I was like, well, the deal is done, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're like, no deal. And then I put freaking, the rap battles. I've already won, freaking.
In a way you have, I suppose, because it's all canonical, but I'm just like, fuck that.
I'm following the canon here, you know. Freaking, I don't
I
know.
don't
what
care
you
about
think
the
I've done.
canon. The canon doesn't make her not suck. Anyways, Michael Collins says, oh, and
Hey,
Heather,
people
I
have
meant to
opinions.
ask, why was there a Discord link in the last Brony debates? You don't know? Bronny has a call-in server for the Brony debates. You can click on that link, join his call-in server, and he'll give you privileges to join the voice chat if you have a comment or something he finds interesting and wants you to expand on in the voice chat. Let's see. Noah says, I'm currently
It's
playing
never been
Final
tried yet.
Fantasy. Noah says, have you ever played that game before? If so, what do you think of the game? And never played it. Playing World of Final Fantasy. No, never played it. Blood Archer says, before he asks, yes, I'm getting a PSU to use it, hence why I need it.
Actually, Cruiser did have a point here, though, Heather.
What,
Sorry to cut
which
you
point?
off.
Which point was it?
Starlight Glimmer is under Twilight's watch. Why do you think when, Starlight Glimmer made friends with Trixie, she was like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah, but
why
she
her
was-
of all people?
Yeah, she
Well,
freaked
totally.
out about it, but she wasn't exactly, like, I guess it wouldn't be in Twilight's character forbid, but I don't get why that's the point here, because, like, he kept saying, like, definitively, she's on probation, she's here. I'm like, no, you can't definitively say that, because no one ever said, okay, you're on probation, you can't leave this specified area, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, we did not see, like, boundaries being set
Mhm.
for Starlight in
Boundaries
any
were-
way. Like, you
boundaries
can't
were
just,
set.
like, be like, well, I think these are here, and say, yes, they're here, and that's part of my argument. That's not concrete, it's
Yeah.
not canonical,
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
nothing
I-
solid there.
I get that, but what I'm seeing is over time she gained the trust of the friends. Of course, it happened a bit too quickly, as you mentioned, which
Yeah.
true, I can agree on that extent. But it's like she gained the trust, and of course she's pushed boundaries,
It was
which
definitely far
somehow
too
everybody was
rushed.
okay with. And people learned from those situations. She used her heinous acts for better and good instead of
I
trying to
feel
blow up
like
the planet.
after like the freaking mind bender thing she did to the main stage, she probably was like, maybe I shouldn't like in a huff when I'm in a pinch, I shouldn't just cast a huge netting spell on people. Like she gave the main six a hangover, and then she was just like, you know what I'm gonna do? Switch these two cutie marks in a freaking moment of stupidness, and then she did that, and that's not cool. That's altering people's bodies without consent. The mind control thing was a whole other consent nightmare. This woman needed to learn consent so bad, and I'm just like not confident that she learned it very well. Like,
Yeah, but it's
you know
interesting
what's a
how they
side
just accepted
note?
it, you know?
You know what's a
They're like,
side
"Oh,
note
okay."
of something about her character I didn't like? How creepy she would get with like with I'm gonna call him Starburst. That's their ship name, Sunburst.
Hmm.
I did not like how weird she'd get with him. She would always get really weird.
I mean, they
Weird
were
regard.
childhood friends, and they got ripped
Like,
apart.
she kind
you know?
of infantilizes their relationship, like, really brings it back, tries to bring it back to, like, the childhood days of it, and, like, that, she literally turned themselves back into kids, and I'm like, man, that gave me such a sense of ick, like, ooh, dude, that's...
She also realized how wrong it was once Twilight asked, "So what happened? I turned Sunburst and I into kid."
I like that she realized it after, but in the moment you're just like, ooh, to go that far to begin with is kind of like, but this woman needed fucking therapy is what she needed.
And she learned from it. And the point is, she learned from that. You're like, oh shit, it was actually a bad idea.
I feel like a
This
doctor...
entire arc is, this girl needs therapy, but she is so insanely powerful that the only one qualified to give it to her is Twilight.
I really would feel like this chick
Okay,
should have been
so-
medicated and talked to a doctor.
Now, take it from me, guys. You know Misty Brightdawn from the G5. She's basically a watered-down Starlight Glimmer,
Oh, no wonder she sucks.
in a sense.
Like, she sucks even more.
Because you know how she
No,
had
no,
a
you
bad
know what she
childhood?
is?
She's been ripped away from her parents.
She's
for
like
that.
a beta Starlight?
Beta Starlight. OMG.
Oh my god, I was thinking about Sunburst the other day, and I'm not into the whole alpha, omega, whatever bullshit that goes on, the podcaster type shit, but if you had to tell me what a beta male looks like, look no further than fucking Sunburst. That is the most beta male looking dude I've ever seen.
I like
you know,
how you mentioned the freaking Spencer, too.
Sorry,
You're
but like,
freaking-
imagine Sunburst is here. You're not a beta male, I don't think. I don't know how to identify it in a person, but in a character, it is fucking Sunburst. That man is so beta male. He is nervous in every word he speaks. He like, you know, he just has like such little hope of actually like feeling masculine. Like, you look at this guy, just look at this guy. He's got obvious body dysmorphia. He wears a cloak all the time that he thinks is cool, like an actual sorcerer's cloak, which in the realm of My Little Pony, I guess isn't that weird, but you don't see a lot of people doing it. You don't see a lot of people doing it. In fact, the one time we saw Twilight Sparkle do it, it was as a fucking costume of Star Swirl the Bearded, a guy who existed like 1,000 years ago, who exists now because we resurrected.
Yeah.
But, like, you fucking see him dressing like that, and he has unkept hair and a beard. Like, the only reason he has this beard is because he doesn't shave, because he doesn't take care of himself. He is a fucking NEET. This guy has, like, zero game, negative riz, just absolutely nothing going for him. I don't know how he has a house in the Crystal Empire as an equestrian, not as a Crystal Pony, as an equestrian.
Maybe he inherited it or something. You know?
But not his fucking mom is in that other town, and like you can see exactly why he is the way he is when you look at his fucking mom. Like, God, he has a Karen ass mom that
he has a Karen mom.
And he fucking the only reason he got out of his mom's basement is because he was a little bit of a man and wanted to get away from his mom. Like, he ran away from his mom.
Right, I can relate.
Nah, just look at that guy and tell me you're not you don't feel immediate a sense of pity. Like, I hate feeling pity. I feel pity for very few things. But looking at him, I'm just like, God, you're sad to exist. This fucking guy. And this is the guy that Starlight's hung up on. And not even he will take it from her. He's just like, nope. He's just like,
I
nervous
would
he
to
is.
harem
I mean,
instead.
it's very simple. Like, man, very simple. You know.
He is such a beta
I mean,
male.
he likes what he likes.
I could fix him. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. But
But
me and Bronny can fix him. He's got to go to a few karate classes. He's got to eat meat. I know he's a horse, but we're gonna make him eat a steak. We're gonna turn this around, Sunburst. We're gonna turn it around.
Horses eat rats sometimes on accident.
They don't eat it on. They mean to. They totally mean to. Anyways,
I've literally seen video of a horse trying to, no, I think succeeding in eating a baby chick.
eating a bird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they do
remember
that. They
seeing
do
that.
that. You just put thing in mouth. Let me
It
catch
looked good.
you. Michael Collins says, "Hey Heather, I noticed you never call it X. I tried to call it X, but I just can't remember, and I don't care. No one else calls it that."
It's literally still listed as Twitter if you like look it up online. It's still listed as Twitter. It just has
Julian91 says, "Oh man, there's something itchy on my foot." That's not what Gojillian said. Gojillian says, to help build anticipation for that debate, Sunset is better than Twilight. I mean, Starlight. Yes, we all know this. This is a fact. Nathan says, hey Heather, sorry I'm late again.
Sunset's better than
I was
Twilight.
asleep. Sorry, I fucked that up. Paladin Putty T says, Heather, LOL, what do you think Starlight and Sunset are like in the bedroom? Starlight has a complex, man. She's wild in the sheets because she's all fucked in the head. Sunset is kind of like a typical, like, a dommy mommy. Not like super dom, but she's top. Like, she's, you know what? Sunset is just a solid top, pretty basic top. Starlight, I feel like she'll like do whatever. She's crazy. She's crazy. Michael Collins says, what makes Starlight suck? Huh?
Is power switch a thing?
I think. I don't know. It could be anything. Michael Collins says, what
I mean, if you put them
suck?
together.
Michael, you're gonna have to go back some streams. I've had this rant too many times about why Starlight sucks. Let's start with the fact that her bangs are terrible. Let's, like, I think I've talked about it a little bit in this stream, but also her bangs suck. Like, when she gets reformed, like, when she was evil and had those weird bangs, I was just like, okay. Then when she gets, like, reformed, they give her, like, these weird side bangs, and they don't work for her because it makes her look bald.
Yeah.
It looks weird. I don't like those bangs. Anyways, Rusty says, not a point for or against either of them, but something I saw from MV about Sunset and Starlight is that Sunset forgave herself but had to earn the trust of others. Starlight was immediately forgiven.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's interesting.
Sunset forgave
But had to
herself,
herself.
but needed to earn it from others. Whereas Starlight was forgiven by others, but she didn't feel like she deserved it.
Because she
Oh
did.
yeah, that's a good point. So it's kind of like a dynamic, the different opposites of like how it would look. That's why we got Sunset Shimmer and Starlight Glimmer in the sense. Which, by the way, they're all in the name of like the sun going down. Twilight Sparkle, Sunset Shimmer, Starlight Glimmer. What am I missing?
You know, important piece of evidence for that. You remember in the season 6 finale, when Starlight comes back from the town after she panicked and ran away, and she goes to the castle, and the changeling Twilight gives her odd advice. She says, "That's weird advice coming from you." Josh Scorcher pointed out that it was as if she knew what the right thing to do was. She just needed to hear someone else say it.
Yeah, sometimes it be how it be.
Mhm.
But
That's why
I can kind of see that dynamic. Like, I'm not gonna argue that.
I just like that ship people came up with the name of it, just Starburst.
Yeah, I love it when the freaking ship names make a word that you already know, like Twilight and Pinkie Pie making Twinkie. I love that one. That's good stuff. And like how Flash Sentry and Twilight made Flashlight.
Yeah. Oh man.
Those are all really good.
Flashlight.
Twilight plus
I
Pinkie
agree
makes
with that
Twinkie.
shit.
Yeah,
Twinkie.
I love Twinkie.
Apple
I
pie.
like it.
Apple. That's another good one. Apple Pie.
Yeah.
Apple Pie was a great one.
Also, I want to back up to Starlight and Sunburst. Their two ship names are either Sunlight or Starburst.
Starburst
One
is
is
the best
sunny
one.
Yeah.
and wholesome. The other is inexplicably juicy.
I love a candy. I think I focused on like the candy one just because I'm a fat bitch on the inside. Of course, I'm gonna focus on the ones that sound like food.
That sounds juicy and voluptuous, whatever the words.
Let me see. I'm trying to think of other ship names that make fucking, fun names. Like, there was Discord and Applejack making Disco Jack. I don't know why, I thought that name was funny. Fucking... a Twilight in any of these.
Twilight, freaking Big Light.
Twilight. There was
Mac.
Twijack.
I do like a Big Mac though.
So,
It's pretty
Mac-
good. They kind of got pricey.
I don't know why you calling yourself a fat bitch remind me of this, but show chat your gains.
Like gains? Like my muscles?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool, guys, look at my muscles. You can't see the definition real good in this lighting.
But I can tell.
I'm clapping.
What is the way you do it on the side like this? You can kind of see it in my chest in that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like
That farmer tan. Look at that shit.
That-
You can
Oh, yeah,
clearly
that-
see where it comes
That's
off. Look,
yeah, it comes out pretty
like-
good.
it's
I
like,
like
your
the,
hand, your arm is just
what do you
like
call it,
the finger you touch with Cheetos. Oh man, we can't do it side by side. It's really hard. Oh, you can kind of see the definition. I'm getting real strong with my muscles.
I'm not even trying.
Yeah, Cocoon is just flexing in a.
And then I turn the other way. It's just Homer Simpson status.
Oh my god. You know, it's like that. Now that's a common build right now, where it's like you can tell I work out, but you know I never turn down a cookie. Everyone has that build now. We all want to lift weights and be swole, but we all want to eat like fat bitches.
You're
Yep.
basically like, I got the muscles, but the food's so
Let me
good.
see. Well, what did I have today?
Thank
I
you for
had
that candy.
cookies for breakfast,
Spencer.
boba, pizza before that,
Yeah.
corn dogs, bag of pretzels.
First get $20.
Oh.
Most unhealthy freaking
I didn't
diet
really-
right there. But yeah,
I
you can
got
pull
that
off the
pizza.
frickin' spatula.
I'm still kind of hungry because, like, my body is, like, expecting a dinner. And I was like, Bronny, I want a burger. And he's like, I don't have time to make you a burger. So he made me fries. Then he did make me my charcuterie board. But, like, at this point, I don't care. But, like, fucking...
You guys
the
eat
bread,
a
the
lot, I realize.
I still owe you for the corn dogs.
Dogs. Anyways, fucking...
I don't eat that much now that I think about it. I used to be a bottomless pit, but now I'm like, all right, one meal, I'm good. Maybe a second meal to
Michael
keep me
Collins says, I'd imagine Shining is also a beta male regarding cadence. Guys, when you're in a relationship with someone, you're automatically kind of like gonna be beta for them, okay? That doesn't count. If you're in a relationship and you submit to the person you're with, I don't think that counts as being a beta. It's being a beta in general, like being a beta to everyone. That makes you a true beta. Okay, that's just being like the submissive partner. Like that's called something else. Maybe it's simping. I don't know. It's
Take it from me. Take it from me as a single guy in a crowd of people taken right now. If you're taken, you're already an alpha. Congratulations.
That's alpha behavior right there. Having a bitch, alpha behavior.
What's alpha behavior?
Alpha-
Accepting that, I'm not in a relationship and happy.
Mm.
Or being in a relationship and happy. Maybe just being happy is alpha. Take that, world.
That's a thought. Michael Collins says, I mean, Spoiled Rich is also a Karen. There's a few Karens in that show. Well, Archer says, I don't feel pity. Downside of my lack of falling to guilt tripping, I guess. Goes on and says, don't get me wrong, I do like Starlight, but Sunset is executed better. Yeah, that's true. Ah, shit, more chat. Noah says, I remember that from taking Uncommon Bond too seriously. Nathan says, I had to get some sleep because of an early morning today. Oh yeah, for sure. Nathan says, good to see you, Spencer. Caught up.
It's always good to see Spencer.
It's always good to see Spencer. I see him every day.
Lucky bitch.
That's right.
Yeah.
Lucky
He's, I mean,
bitch.
it's cool. He's pretty good to have.
I actually don't see me on Mondays.
Yeah, I get. Sometimes I see you in passing. It's definitely more often than she gets to see you sometimes. Yeah, it could be.
Well, keep it rated R here, okay?
At the very least, you get to see him on weekends sometimes, which is great. This is better than what I had to go through with Bronny, where we were literally across the country from each other. That was
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that was difficult. But here
It's
we are.
funny because when she moved, Bronny's like, so you really thought the smartest decision for your relationship was to go to long distance? I'm like, she's an hour north. Like, I could just pick up and go there right now. It would cost me $60, but I could.
A pinch. A pinch, it works.
Mhm.
We still haven't figured out if it would be cheaper to like take like the nearest trains or whatever.
Yeah, I got a price.
I mean,
on
don't you guys have Brightline as your connection, or
it. Mm.
is it just regular Orlando?
We have Brightline, I'm pretty sure. I remember.
Because I remember them saying that they built Brightline to Orlando.
Yeah, like
but I
to
don't know if they're
Miami.
building it up actually.
I just tried to do a really long name for the tip, and only after I typed it all did it tell me that I can only do up to 30 characters.
Lame.
Yeah, that's weird. There is actually a train line that goes through Orlando, but they're not showing it on Google Maps. Why? It's because it's Brightline, and Brightline happens to be a conservative company. Like, come on, Google.
I don't know
Be
anything
chill.
about that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys literally have a train that passes right by Castleberry. Like I told you before, if I want to, I could
I've
take a
seen it.
train and walk to your guys' house.
Yeah, I know where that is. It's really close.
Yeah, it's a 30-minute walk, but still a walk.
It is.
You know,
It is
like,
not
easy.
far. Like it is not far at all.
You guys have the Longwood station.
After I do
Or
that,
I can go
I'll
through
take
the whole
it up to 25.
Hold on one sec. Nathan says, Bronny, sorry I didn't make it to your stream again. Bronny's not here. That's Spencer, if you thought
Yeah.
that was Bronny. But I'll tell
He
Bronny.
was not even at the right angle to have seen him pass in the hallway just now.
But freaking, I'll tell him. Tell him that you're sorry you missed the stream. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He might be I don't know when he's streaming next, actually. His schedule's been kind of up and down lately.
Yeah, it's been weird. Why is
Oh,
this
look
schedule-
at that. Emerald Spencer.
1696.
Do you love that animation, or is it just me?
Emerald Spencer tipped $16.96. Corn dog.
So Spencer, you like corn dogs?
A very unfortunate amount, yes, it does.
I haven't had a corn dog in years.
Yeah, when was the last time I had a corn dog? Shit.
Yeah, I
It's funny because I eat pretty dang healthy for what I'm pulling. Compared to what you guys eat, of course. I don't eat pizza every day. In fact, I avoid
We
pizza.
don't
know
eat
why.
pizza every day. I don't know what
It
makes
looks
you
like
think.
you do compared to me.
We've
Like,
literally had
guys, think
pizza
about it.
yesterday
When,
and
when
today,
was,
which
when
is
was
like
the
the
last time I
first
had a pizza?
We've
when
had
was the
pizza
last
in
time you
weeks.
think I had a pizza?
We don't
When was the last time you
know.
think it?
We eat perfectly well on a day-to-day basis.
You think I could keep this physique if I wasn't like putting vegetables and the right kind of protein in it? Like fucking,
Not
I
good
wish
enough.
I could eat pizza every day. I wish.
Not good enough. But you eat way more pizza than what I did in my lifetime. That's
We've
for sure.
eaten a pizza, like, the last time we ate a pizza before now was weeks ago, dude. Weeks ago.
Yeah, I
And before
don't
weeks
that,
ago.
remember what that was.
well, technically when me and
It's
Ronnie
been-
ate it. And before that, who
But
knows?
if you wonder, it's been over a year since I had a pizza. Actually, now I
Well,
think
all
about
I'm saying is don't talk shit on how I eat because by God, all week I'm starving because I'm eating nothing but vegetables and bullshit.
Hey, same
That's why
here.
I'm so food obsessed when I'm on here is because every other day of the week I have to eat healthy and be hungry.
Mhm.
Anyways,
No, I
Gillian
get it.
says corn
I'm just
dogs are
poking.
good. Corn dogs are good.
I'm just poking.
How dare you poke me?
Seriously, when was the last time I had a corn dog?
I had pizza for last night's dinner and today's breakfast. Hey, that's how we did it. We had it for last night's dinner and there was some left over, so we had some for breakfast because why not? Blood Archer Gaming says, I can. I live 5 minutes from a Domino's. How good quality is that pizza, though?
Domino's was okay.
Leftovers.
Well, keep in mind it's Australian Domino's.
Oh, so it's gonna be a bit more expensive. Got it.
Nathan says, Brian
Yeah,
didn't do the previous stream at previous Saturdays. Yeah, it's been a little different with his schedule, but, you know, we adjust.
Yeah, so it does turn out I can actually take it. Well, that's the grain helm. So if I click this line, whoops.
Make
Hold on,
travel
check it.
plans
Yeah,
off
there we
of
are.
stream. You're gonna end up freaking doxing yourself.
No, I'm not even bringing up where I live.
Well, don't bring up where anyone else lives either.
I'm not. I'm just bringing up the stations, and these stations kind of go across a bunch of different cities, anyways. But it looks like, yeah, I can get you guys with a train. Hell yeah.
But how much is it is the thing.
Oh, let me see here. Actually, it's a bus. Hold on. Let's see here. Greyhound, Silver Star, fixed bus. Maybe I have to. Let me go on Amtrak.com. Amtrak from. Here, Raven.
In here. Oh, hey, man. How you doing?
Extermination.
Oh, yeah, you're playing that one game, aren't you? What was it?
Yep.
Like,
It's Tartarus. I am not loving it.
oh, okay. I was thinking something else, but alright. That works.
What are you thinking of?
I was thinking of Lethal Company. Didn't they have like a bug that goes "Wing," and then it gets you? Or it was
Yeah, okay.
Those the loot bugs. We don't talk about them.
Yeah, the Silver Star. The Silver Star goes from New York to Miami.
Wow.
That's pretty far, dude. New York to Miami.
Oh my god.
Highly recommend. Watch Halo Season 2. Highly recommend it.
Was it good?
Last episode's the best one. Yes? They,
And if you wonder, it was a $350 train ticket.
350? That's not that bad.
Round trip. Yeah, round trip. About the price of a plane ticket.
Like total 350?
Yes.
I think that's like half the price of a plane ticket, actually.
Depends on the plane you get and depends on the time you get. I know train tickets are generally the same price year round, while planes, it kind of fluctuates. I mean, people take planes more than trains, so it makes sense.
I guess. I think the only people that would take trains are people like my sister, like my younger sister, who will only fucking, like, just hate planes. Like, she's never been on one and she's all afraid and shit. And it's like, why are you afraid? Like, fucking.
Oh, yeah, I remember they drove here for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's just like, just fly. I don't know.
Hey, take it from me. I flew in planes for the longest time, and every time I went and took the plane, there was always some kind of hiccup. There was always something. Security goes, "Oh, we're randomly searching you for inspection," and there's other things where it's like, "Oh, hey, your plane got moved, and now you're stuck here at the airport overnight." At that point, I'm like, I'd rather fucking drive. That's too much bullshit at the airport.
It's just your luck over there.
That's never happened to me before. Like, I always heard
me so much.
I've heard of people having those problems, like flights taken off without them, even though they were there on time, and like freaking having to stay overnight. Like, I've only ever had my luggage lost once on a flight, and that wasn't until recent years, where like freaking Southwest really was starting to fuck up.
I mean, then again, there's also a lot of the issues with what's going on with the planes as of recent. Freaking Boeing 7 whatever.
Yeah, Boeing. I don't know.
Stuff like that. I'm having a harder time trusting.
Please forgive me, I forgot to make you your charcuterie board.
So you made me a charcuterie plate instead.
Yeah, smaller one for the sling and the string.
You have harmed me as an individual, but I.
Keep it PG-17.
PG-17. That means we can show one boob.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that.
Dang.
No, I don't think all of us here are adult. We got Raven. Raven's still.
I am or one boob
I know you are.
Staying within the 17 rating, one boob or one boob total?
One boob total. I don't know. I don't know ratings very well. I know you can probably show like one nipple. I don't know about female presenting nipples. Maybe male nipples you can do whatever you want.
Okay, I want to keep them covered on.
Darn. Could have gotten some money off of this stream.
Well, the only person who would pay to see me shirtless is too broke to.
And also, why would you make her pay for it?
Exactly.
Prostitute?
Yeah. Keep it in the. Wait, no, I'm not going to go any further than that. I'll
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Funny enough, I have a little audio board for that. I know it's making you guys will give a little laugh. My buddies and I put this in one of our groups.
Emerald, it's your song!
Not that one.
Jesus.
Wrong one, Coon.
No, I was thinking about the relative joke. Okay. That was funny though, not that one.
What did everyone do for their week?
Work. I'm looking forward to next weekend though. Going to tip. See my friends.
I don't see my friends at all.
Yeah,
And I haven't talked to it for 2 weeks, so I'm kind of losing it over here.
No, why not?
You'll be fine. If I get
I don't know. I haven't messaged him to hang out. It's like the worst timing I ever messaged them because they're either out or they're busy doing something in the house. Like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, they're probably just busy. That's how it happens sometimes. Gotta go do
I
something.
understand one of them lives on campus, so I kind of wait.
Oh, yeah, college students are all gonna be, like, freaking sleep deprived as shit and busy. I always surprised if he has any time for games before he goes on spring break or something.
For my friends and I this last week, so we were all kind of just. For the first few days, we were just constantly playing.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Forgot.
I was gonna add something. But I forgot.
But I understand, like, one of my friends, he lives on campus until Thursday. He comes home Thursday and has a 4-day weekend. Before on Sunday, I think for an afternoon, he gets back to campus. Yeah, they're just lives at home.
Alright, let me try and, like, just skim through chat. Some of you have gotten paragraphs here. Brazilian says, got some exciting news to share. In a couple of weeks, I'm planning to go to a local convention in my area, and one of the special guests is Sean Astin. I don't know if I know them off the top of my head. That sounds pretty cool. Noah says, that's how Miss Honey's class spelled difficulty. Oh, like from Matilda? I love that movie. Rusty says, hey to Bronny.
We all said that, yeah.
Rusty says, I mean, I think as long as you and Bronny don't go full-on nature documentary, you all will be fine. Probably. Blood Archer says, oh, keep it in your pants, Heather. Make me. You can't control my body. I have bodily autonomy.
Autonomy.
Okay.
I can't English very good. Hurts. Autonomy.
Did I tell you I got Uno recently?
What?
I got Uno on my computer.
No, hell yeah. Wanna play Uno? I'm down to play Uno.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what was I gonna add? Oh yeah, it was gonna be hey Raven, if you can't wait 2 weeks to meet your friends, try waiting a whole year to see your friends. Take it from me.
I met them. I met them in person last year at Comic-Con. Definitely worth it.
It's definitely worth to see your friends at events like that. Like I know my buddy Chase and Paul, which my buddy Paul is coming from Thailand. He's in California right now. We're gonna meet in Texas. We're going to I forgot the name of it. I think it's a Renaissance Fair, someplace in Texas, like outside of, like near Houston, I believe.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Ren fairs are
Yeah,
awesome.
So we're gonna go do that. We're just gonna hang out for the whole weekend. It's gonna be a fun time. I have to make a stop in Alabama though. Explains the button I pressed.
My friends live like a state away from me. I have one in California. He's on his spring break in Europe, so he's kind of there.
Hell yeah!
Mm.
I bet you the Europeans are like, these dang Americans bringing their money and fun.
Yep. So I am worried for him, though. I am worried for him.
Mm-hmm. You got this. All you gotta do is give it the good old 1-2.
Let me see. Gozillion points out that Sean Astin is Samwise Gamgee and one of the kids from the Goonies. Oh, that's cool. No, I see you're repeating yourself. I don't know why you're quoting movie stuff right now, though. I'm kind of confused. Blood Archer says, waiting a year, me and Emerald can't hang out due to being on opposite sides of the planet. Like, yeah, you guys got together, like, how long ago?
2019 was the last time I was down there. I need to stop being so broke.
Hey, that's what happens when you live further away from things that give you money. I mean, I'm broke.
Oh, Heather.
Hmm.
We were cleaning out the garage. Well, I wasn't cleaning out the garage, but my dad was cleaning out the garage, and they brought out a whole bunch of freaking photos.
Hmm.
A lot of them. And younger photos of you, surprisingly.
Please don't give them to me. Like,
Oh, I will bring them. For the wedding.
what am
I
I
will do
supposed to do with them? Freaking your grandma gave me a box of photos. They're supposed to be family photos, and she gave me nothing but a box of photos of me. I don't need any more pictures of myself. You know how hard it was to make a family collage? Because grandma would do nothing but give me pictures of me. I know what I look like. I know what's me. Give me pictures of other people. People I don't see.
Fair enough.
I had to
At
pick.
that
I
point-
had to print pictures of Instagram to get pictures of some of your cousins, which was ridiculous.
Oh gosh.
Like, I'm sick and tired of having more and more pictures of me as a kid. I was there for that.
Give me the kid.
But also, the interesting part is, it did show me when I was an infant and all. So, like, the whole
Oh.
thing, when people ask me if I have older siblings and all, now I have proof. I can literally just pull that photo, like, yeah, I have an older sister.
Yeah, that's sweet. But yeah, it's just freaking ridiculous to me that there was just so many pictures of just me by myself, and I'm like, I was talking to your grandma a while ago, and I was just like, Mom, why did you give me nothing but pictures of myself? Like, I want pictures of other people when I put up my family pictures. I don't just want pictures of me. I was there for all those things. What good does a picture of just me do? She's like, I just wanted you to remember stuff, and I'm like, all I see is me. Like, show me other people.
I swear if my mom does that, I would lose it.
It's for you.
No, she's gonna do it. She's gonna do it. That's what family do.
Here's the thing, like, they don't have that many pictures of me at the, like, from 14 to now. There's not a lot of pictures of me because I hate taking pictures. I don't want to be reminded on what I look like.
They have pictures of you from when you were a baby, like they got them professionally done, because everyone always does that with like their first baby.
Yeah,
They
I was
have-
gonna say
and
there's
then,
an
like-
entire fucking room downstairs. And I'm scared to go down there.
Are you,
They want to
are you the
summon.
only child
They
or
want to
something?
summon
Yeah.
baby Raven.
That makes a lot of sense why you don't want pictures of yourself. My friend Chase is the same way, dude. And my buddy Paul. Same way. They're both single children. Only child.
Oh no! He's not an only child.
Yeah, I have 3 brothers.
Oh, I was actually speaking of actual. Like, I mean, if there's a shrine of just you, maybe
Yeah,
you're the favorite
it's-
child.
I
I'm
don't think
the oldest!
he's the oldest. I think that's natural because with people with their first baby are always doing all the first baby stuff, like taking professional photos, doing everything by the book, all that crap, and they're just gonna
Yeah.
like that's just gonna happen. I don't remember if they had professional pictures done of all your brothers when they were babies.
It was just me and my second brother. It was just me and him. That was it. The other 2 did not get any.
Yeah, at that point they were over the baby stuff. They're like, okay, quit being a baby and learn how to use the toilet real quick for me, will you?
Karen, I'm gonna let you sit here for about 24 hours.
I've always noticed you were rarely in any of the baby photos that I have currently. You're at least in 4. That was it.
Well, yeah, I was there when you were born. I do have a picture of me holding a baby, and I'm pretty sure it's either you or your next brother, like the one right after you. It's one of those two.
You show me that. Like,
Yeah, it's in a frame right now. No, you little asshole.
He wants
I got-
the cake.
I got pictures. Like everybody took pictures of me holding my nieces and nephews. Like every time my sister would go, here, hold them real quick, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they kind of just shove babies.
Yeah, they're like, stand there and pose with the baby. I'm like,
I'm gonna give you my cat. Be like, here, hold it. Stand with the baby. Stand with the kitten.
Check out my baby. I just tell people check out my babies. They don't like being held though. They kind of just chill in their own place. It's called a cage, and they chirp.
That's where you put babies in the cage.
Cribs.
I mean, if they had free roam, they'd be flying everywhere, which I don't think would be a smart idea. I mean,
No, they poop everywhere.
Fireplace.
Like, if you could train birds to just poop in one place, then it'd probably be fine to have them flying around. But they don't.
I mean, they're parakeets. Their poop is flickable and easy to clean up. I'm not too concerned about that.
I wouldn't want them to be doing that in the kitchen, especially.
Oh, of course. But it's actually not that hard to clean up. Just be sure to sanitize right after.
I'd hate that, though, to have to be cleaning up their shit everywhere. Like, at least these
You probably
guys
have to
do it
clean
in a
up cat
box.
shit. I think cleaning up cat shit and dog shit's worse than cleaning up bird
Really?
shit.
I would say
Well, I
no
mean, I
shit.
guess it's
would say
smellier, but like I don't have to do like if I had a bird, I would probably feel like I'd have to do it all. Like, and also you're not like free flying your birds; they're all in the cage. So I assume like you have a mat at the bottom, you just take that out, throw it away, and then put another one. I mean, I don't know how to take care of birds.
Yes, basically. It's very straightforward. This is why I really like birds. They're low maintenance. The only time they really make a mess is when they're molting, which is usually before winter and before Christmas. But right now they molted, so I think I'm good. I cleaned them up. It's just a lot of feathers. Most of their poop, again, very flickable, very easy to clean up. You know, it doesn't stick to anything. So that's why I say it's much more easier to maintain birds and take care of birds than it is to take care of a dog or cat. Because, for example, your cats, they choose to poo wherever they want sometimes.
Really?
Not in the
That's
cat
only
poop,
happened
right?
once. That's well, actually,
Yeah,
no, it
once.
happened.
It was the one time I came, right? And they pooped in Brownie's.
Yeah, Achilles was doing that because he was mad. Achilles only does it when he's
Yeah.
really pissed off. And I don't know, if your
Exactly.
bird's mad enough at you, wouldn't it shit on your head?
They would bite me.
Well, there's another way.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
show aggression differently.
The birds and dogs would rather just bite you.
Mm-hmm.
Cats will just do shit on you wherever.
Yeah, dogs, sometimes they accidentally shit. So I can have respect for dogs, because dogs are like, I didn't mean it. You taught me what to do here, but I had to. Because they're dogs. Right?
I will. Yeah.
Oh, guys, by the way, did you know it's the last 3 minutes of the stream? Last 3 minutes of the stream,
Oh.
and last minute comments,
Yeah.
questions, or concerns,
Oh.
please say them now. Forever hold your silence until the stream. Oh, let's put a pause in our conversation, because I gotta catch up on chat. It just went crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Paladin pointed out when it was 10 minutes left. We were just too enraptured in conversation. Can you stop it for 2 minutes, Achilles? Jesus.
Eat a man's food.
Okay. Blood Archer says, it was 2019 for my 18th birthday. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Noah's talking about Matilda. Miss Trentwell's kind of like Principal Cinch from Friendship Games. She's a little more butch, but okay. Rusty says, the vamp, edgy, pretty boy. In all seriousness, he's pretty cool. You watch played through Dirge of Cerberus. I don't know what he's talking about. I think he's talking Paladin. Noah says, question for everyone in the chat. Is it me, or is Principal Cinch just as evil as Agatha Trunchbull from Matilda? I think Trunchbull takes it to another level. Like, straight up abuse. Paladin says 4 minutes left, but we're past that point. Michael Collins says, what about a fish, Heather? And I don't just mean a bowl, but a full-on tank. Yes, I have a 55-gallon tank with 2 fantail goldfish in it and a small zebra nearite snail. Now, it can be hard or difficult depending on what's going on. Like, for a fish to be easy to take care of, everything has to be going well. Like, I have a great setup now, but I didn't always. It can be expensive to set up, like, the perfect thing for your fish. There's all these things you just have to know. Shut the fuck up! I'm talking about goldfish!
Sadly, there are many goldfish.
Unfortunately, there's not enough time for me to get into it, but don't raise goldfish in a bowl. It's not big enough for them. They need a filtered environment. They need lots of space like other animals do. They need stuff to interact with their environment. They need a partner. They're a very social animal once you get down to it. There's a lot you need to know about goldfish. A lot of people just jump into it thinking it's going to be easy, but it's not easy if you don't educate yourself. So that's what I'll say about that. If you want to see me go off more about goldfish, hit me up later. But let's keep going. Gojillian says, got none. I'm going to head on out now. Have a good night, everybody. Bye. Honey Drop waves. Hey, Honey Drop, what are you doing in here? Paladin says, Honey Drop, it's the last 1 minute. No, it says, good night, Your Highness. Paladin says, where have you been? I'm curious, too. But yeah, thank you, everyone, for joining us on stream tonight. This has been very nice. We've had the conversation going good for quite a while. We made decent enough crochet progress. I want to take a moment and thank all my glorious patrons who helped make all of this possible. I'm going to talk about my active members now. Icanus Gorilla, Crystal Raymond, The Raptors Talent, Gojillion91, Easy Mode Gamer, Angel of Speed, Aaron Davis, DJ Skywalker, and Emerald Spencer, that guy right there. So, in green most of the time. If you'd like to become like one of them, I suggest you join the Patreon server today. For as little as $10 per post, you could see all the shit posts and memes I put up on a daily basis, like the ones I share that I just find. I think you guys might have noticed I've been uploading more this week, like 3 posts a day, outside of today. I posted only twice a day. But yeah, I've been posting 3 times a day.
But the point is, I've been uploading more because my views have kind of been tanking, and I thought it would help, and it seems to be. So I guess I'll keep it up for a while and see what happens. I don't know. But yeah, now I'm posting shit posts, cosplays, and cat videos on a nearly daily basis, so I hope you like that. But yeah, there's also lower tiers on the Patreon, of course, that you can take a part of. Now, if you're interested in something more tangible for your support, you can check out my Etsy shop, link in the description. I crochet things as you've seen here, and I can get those orders out pretty fast. I also make stickers. If you feel like making just like a one-time donation, you've seen that people do it on stream all the time, but that link is always active, so you can always, even if we're not streaming, go to that link and donate however much you think I'm worth. No negative numbers, please. Now, if you just want to follow along and see updates from me regularly, I'd recommend following me on twitter.com, where I'm usually posting like the same stuff I post here on YouTube, but also just like little updates about life, little pictures of stuff I've been, food I'm eating. I try to update the YouTube community tab too as much as possible. So like if there's delays on the stream, I will update the YouTube community tab, but I don't exactly post everything there like I do on Twitter. So yeah, links in the description below and also links on my channel. But, yeah, I think that about covers it. So what about we all say good night in alphabetical order? Hold on, let me look at everyone's names. Edits Coon.
Thanks for having me. Like and subscribe, and have a good night, everybody.
Emerald Spencer.
Have a good night, everybody.
God, you look tired.
Thanks.
Raven.
Good night, everybody.
Seer. Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I can't wait to see you next week for the last installment of Hogwarts Legacy for this month. It'll be certainly great. It'll be the day before Easter, and it'll be lots of fun. So, good night, everybody, and I will see you in the next one.